First of all, I'd like to clear up a couple misconceptions. One, no, I'm not Chad Smith, drummer of Red Hot Chili Peppers. And two, no, I did not eat strawberry Pop-Tarts this morning. I ate brown sugar. What am I, a savage? No, we're talking about Lord of the Rings Online. We're talking about LOTRO today in this video. We're going to talk about two things in specific. One, we got update 34 testing open, so we've learned a few things when it comes to that. And we're also going to go over a few lore bits of information when it comes down to our new region. So without further ado, let's stop speaking French, and because I don't know what ado means. And let's start talking about it. So as I mentioned, update 34 is now available to test, and we learned a couple things. First thing that we learned that I thought of was interesting was that the class trait points are going to be distributed different. We're going to lose everything that we had accrued, not totally lose them, because we'll be able to reassign those points, but they're going to be issuing class trait points a different way. So keep in mind, once update 34 gets published, we're going to want to screenshot everything, all of our points, if we want to keep them that way. And we've been playing these characters for a long time, so why wouldn't we? That was recommended by LOTRO itself, the developers themselves. Second thing that we learned is, hey, we're going to be able to track 10 quests on our map. Freaking awesome, right? I think I speak for myself when I say yes. I think that's awesome. This wasn't all that much to talk about in this video, so I decided to kind of mimic what Lord of the Rings Online website has given us, a little bit of the lore. I may just take a moment and read what the lore of Cardolan is going to be. So if you already know about the lore, if you've already seen it on Lord of the Rings Online, just stick to the end anyways, because I appreciate it. So anyways, before the shadow, Cardolan, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, known as the land of red hills due to its ruddy hue of its rocky moors, Cardolan has also been reddened by much bloodshed over the centuries. War and death emptied the land, once a thriving part of the North Kingdom of Arnor long ago. Now it's a waste of scrub and health, where the wind sighs through the crumbled ruins and among the ancient barrows, the gaze down from the heights. Only a few stout folks remain, protected by the rangers of the north from plundering orcs and gruesome rites that stalk the mists. At the height of Arnor's glory, Cardolan was a prosperous province, second only to the king's land of Arthedain. When you're speaking lore, maybe you should know how to say some of these towns and villages and kingdoms. Anyways, I digress, because my therapist tells me I have to. As the years passed, however, the strength of the Dunedin, that's a place in Florida, said that wrong, faltered, and disputes over the throne tore the kingdom apart. Cardolan broke away to become its own kingdom, and centuries of wars with its neighbors in the evil realm of Angmor left it devastated. Afterwards, ravaging plagues and catastrophic flooding destroyed what little remained. In recent years, refugees and other outcasts have settled amid the rubble, and much blood of the land remains empty, watched over by the bands of wandering guys. Into this land have come servants and spies of the enemy, some following Sauron, and others bearing a new emblem, a white hand upon the field of black. And lately, folk recount of fearful whispers the passing of 9 riders, clad in black and riding back horses, who left a toll of horror behind them as they passed up the road to the Barrowlands of Tirn Gorthad. Yes, that word. Cardolan's terrain ranges from rugged downs where fog cloaks and dells, to treeless scrublands dotted with the tumbled stones that were once strongholds of men. Herdsmen grazed the flocks in the fields of Rudimore, while the reckless braved the dark and tangled southern reaches of the old forest. Remnants of the vast woodland covered the countryside in days long gone. The war-sundered wreckage of Cornust, home of Cardolan's kings, still clings to the stones. Looking down upon the overgrown road, now called Greenway, while what is left of the once mighty city of Tharbad stands and drowned along the riverbanks, its grand bridge lying broken amid unique or unquiet waters. After the downfall of Numenor, those Dúnedain, we're going to say Dúnedain, I think that's how you say it, who settled among the Red Hills, brought with them once the Vandasari, the ancient oath stones of Fëanor, with which they forged peace of the native hill folk, whom they called Amonedain. Those hill folk who swore fealty of the high. This is ridiculous. Let's just look at a little bit of the video that has kind of gone through the webs here in the Lord of the Rings online YouTube video. This is, let's look at this and kind of get it. It looks beautiful. Forget trying to read all the descriptions of the lore. But from what we found out through watching the video, and I will link this, is that we are going to have a lot of orcs here. Looks like we're going to have Chieftain Aragorn II. We're going to be meeting up with Chieftain Aragorn II. Lots of hills, lots of moors, and I'm excited. November 8th, this is coming, and I mean, this is the first Lord of the Rings online video I've made in 2 weeks. I've had a bunch of other things pressing that I've needed to get squared away, but I'm back to making more LOTRO videos. This is the first one. I just thought I'd throw this in just because it had some interesting stuff. This isn't my official video. This is kind of just a filler, if you will. But anyways, I'll see you guys November 8th in game. I'm creating a new character. I don't know what I'm going to call him, but I'll probably be streaming it, and I hope you guys will be following. And if not, follow, Bright Life, because frankly, he's better than me and he'll get you taken care of. I'm Joshua with Weird Gaming Adventure. We appreciate you viewing. As always, we love you in a weird way. Take care, everybody.